Hello, everybody. My name is Kat, and I am the CEO of this company. Welcome to my presentation. I just want to take a quick 10 minutes of your time to present what is ocean acidification, how it affects coral, and what we're doing as a company to slow that down or to help it. Oh, my bad. Hold on. There we go. We're back. All right. Thank you again for taking time out of your busy schedules. Let's get into it. To start, what is ocean acidification? There we go. Ocean acidification is the cause of too much carbon in the ocean. So the ocean itself works as a carbon sink. And when too much carbon gets released by fossil fuel, carbon emission, deforestation, and much more, all at the same time, even though I know a lot of companies, like lumber companies here in Washington, replant trees after they cut them down, it still doesn't stop the amount of carbon going into the air. So this carbon going into the air also gets soaked into the ocean and the sea and fresh water, but we're talking about the ocean. It gets soaked into the ocean, it dissolves into carbonate acid, which then dissolves into bicarbonate acid or bicarbonate, which each time picks up a hydrogen bond, and every time it picks up a hydrogen bond, it lowers the pH of the ocean. So, ocean acidification doesn't just lower the pH, it also affects coral, shellfish, and much more. Let's move on. The impact of ocean acidification on coral reefs. Ocean acidification impacts coral reefs by weakening their skeletal structures. When carbon dioxide dissolves in seawater, it reduces carbonate ion availability, which corals need to build their calcium carbonate. This reduced skeletal density, impairs their growth and recovery, and reduces their reproductive rates. All right, as you can see here from these graphs, this is a projected trend of ocean acidification. So this is 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and 25 years from now, where the pH of the ocean is projected to be. So in 2030, it's in 5 years, it's projected to be at a pH scale at 8.2, and then 10 years, 8.1, and then 25 years, it's projected to be at an 8. So as you can see, the ocean is getting more and more acidic from too much hydrogen bonds in the ocean. It gets more and more acidic. In 2050, that's 25 years. That's seems kind of far away for a lot of people, but it's going to happen really fast. And this is a very rapid decline, which is very scary and intense. And we don't want that to happen. We're doing everything that we can as a company to slow it down or to stop it, but we can only do so much. So let's move on. We're going to talk about interested and affected parties outreach plan. So as a company, I want to go over our company purpose. Our company purpose, of course, we want to reach everybody in everybody on a global scale, because if we all work together, then we can slow down climate change and we can help coral reefs heal and survive. But as a company purpose, I really just want to focus on these 4 points. First of all, we have education. Education, we believe education is one of the most important things we can do as humans. We aim to have school programs that give students a hands on experience with coral restoration and nature. We hope that the more we educate, especially the younger generation, the more chance the coral has to survive. And then moving on to culture preservation. We are committed to safeguarding culture heritage and historical sites as part of educating the public on history and culture. We want the community to know many different people's cultures. So this is a very important point, especially trying to move our business into Hawaii. We are right now in Washington, but I know we've been having a hard time getting a permit, but this is part of showing Hawaii that we have good intentions and that we want to be sensitive and that we are mindful of the culture and the coral, both of them. So, moving on, we have environmental conservation. Initiatives include protecting, restoring coastal ecosystems, and maintaining recreational spaces for health and well being. And then after that, we have community engagement, which is motivating as many people as possible to engage in environmental conservation conservatorization, supporting small businesses and nonprofits that also have similar goals, looking for volunteers to get involved, and working together to find unity and help the planet. So we believe as a company with these four things that we'll be able to get unity, education, and overall better the health of the planet. Again, we want to be on a global scale, but we're going to start locally with schools. Since education is essential to our purpose, we have a goal to involve students of all ages to have a chance to have a hands-on experience with coral restoration and culture preservation. This would benefit students and prepare future generations to take care of Mother Nature. So at this company, we believe that everybody has a chance to education and everybody should have a chance to education. Ocean acidification is not something widely taught in schools, so we want to bring that opportunity to all ages. You're never too young or too old to learn something new. We also want to give that hands-on experience in workplaces. And even though it might seem kiddish to go to the ocean and learn about coral, again, nobody's too old or too young to learn about taking care of Mother Nature. We all have a part and we all have a hand in bettering our environment. So workplaces can also do their part to be more eco-friendly and slow down carbon emission. And then we have tours. This is great, and I'm very excited for this one because tours doesn't just reach local people, it also reaches the entire planet. People from all over the world come here to Hawaii, and they come here from out of state, out of country to learn more about Hawaii culture. And now we can bring education to tourism and help them learn more about ocean acidification and how they can do their part in their town as well. Recommendations. So, here's a few recommendations as a company that we can work towards. Reduce global emissions. We can work towards making advocating for laws, because when government starts getting involved with laws, then there's more protection, more people talk about it, and it moves us in the right direction of protecting coral. And if the government can help us also protect coral, then hopefully we can slow down climate change and prolong the life of coral, which will then help prolong the life of the ocean and human life as well. Regenerative energy, farming, recycling, and lowering food waste. As a company, we'll always be looking for ways to expand our research with coral restoration. We can hold events to raise public awareness and get more people involved. So with these events, we can reach even more people outside the schools, workplaces, and tourism. We can reach the whole community as a whole. We can broadcast it, use technology, and get community engagement involved. So when we are more educated, we are more aware, and then we have more of a drive and motivation to do more. And here is references on the presentation. And I just want to thank you all for coming and listening to the presentation, and have a good day.